Okay. BGC High Street. Super Typhoon Pepito. Oh my God, the palm fronds are moving a little bit. No, they just missed the forecast on this one big time. They really freaking missed it. So apparently it went north. It was coming right straight at Manila, and then at the last possible instant, it just went kachinka north. Just must have been like a 70-degree turn. So that's okay, whatever. As long as it's gone when my flight wants to go. God, I'll be so happy to get out of here. So happy. I still have to come back, probably late December. But, and I might have to stay for another month or two. And then that's it. I'm done. I'm gone. I don't know. I'll go back to Eastern Europe or... Tell you the truth, Ukraine sounds kind of nice right about now because it's free. There's not a bunch of anal retentive assholes bullying you around and making you fill out a document for every breath you take. So this is Philippines to me is just totally communistic. Not totally, it's 94% communistic. I've mentioned this 100 times, but the Filipino ladies are not allowed to leave the Philippines unless they jump through a whole bunch of hoops, and even then, very often they can't get out. 35-year-old attorneys can't get out. They're not allowed to board their flight in Manila or any other airport. So it's a freaking Russia. It's just Russia. Here's my friend is back here. GV.
Hey.
You can sit or not? No? Oh. Well, that's a terrible job. You can't sit. Yeah, GV wasn't allowed to sit. Okay, he's on guard duty, so that's reasonable. He works average about 12 hours a day. I've been at this job for 17 or 18 years. Never missed a day. Even when his dog's sick, he doesn't miss a day. And he gets paid, it's minimum wage, so it's about 650 pesos a day, which is, let's see, come on, figure it out. 500 pesos would be $8. So he's at like $11 a day. He gets 2 days off a month. He cannot choose them. Often he doesn't even get those. So it's a dog's life. It's a dog's life. I feel bad for him. I've helped him out quite a lot. He's got an ancient 125cc motorbike. He rides about 10 miles through the middle of Manila to go to and from work. It broke down on him. He walked in the rain every day for about 3 or 4 weeks, really 4 weeks. And he just, the repairs were going to be $18, I think, and he just couldn't get the money. He just couldn't get it. So he's walking that distance in 95-degree heat because he couldn't afford the jeepney or anything else. He's raising a family on that wage. And finally, I'd been offering to for weeks, and he wouldn't take it. I finally just made him take the motorbike to the shop, fix everything that it needed, just fix everything that it needed, period. And when it was all done, it was like $38 I paid it. And so far, the motorbike's running good, but you don't know for how long. It's a it's a 2004 Honda or something like that. It's ancient. Looks it. And it barely runs. It wheezes and smokes and clanks and grinds, and the front wheel shakes. And I think actually we fixed all that. But anyway, it's a dog's life for these people. It just is. It's just sad. It's just. But everybody, almost every single Filipino wants out of the Philippines. And I cannot count the number of times that I have given them a roadmap for getting out. At least the ones that have skills and a stable work history. As I know those people can get absorbed into Canada. I used to live in Canada. It's easy. No, it's not easy. But it's certainly doable for those people to get into Canada, get into a decent job, decent wage, have a decent life, support their family. The trouble is, no matter how simple and easy I make the roadmap for them, they won't try. They won't try. They just won't try. They'll go open one or two of the websites and look at it and close it, and that's it. That's it. They won't try. And they come to me and they say, well, what about this website? Do you think that's a legitimate website? And I say, well, I don't know. Give me the link and I'll go check it out. And in about 96% of the cases, the website is not legitimate. It's some scam trying to prey upon the Filipino people. But 4 or 5%, yeah, they're legitimate. If they connect with a decent company in Canada, the company will hire them and take care of all the visa problems. The company will do it and pay for it. So it's not as if they have to save up a bunch of money to go to Canada. Ideally, that's what they should do if they have the money to get a tourist visa, which is nearly impossible, but it can be done. If they have the money to do that, then they should do it, go to Canada, apply in person, and they've got a far higher chance of finding a job with a good employer that will pay for their visa and their, so forth. But they won't try. I'm not 100% sure why. It's daunting. It's scary. I think some number of them would try if you could be here on the ground with them in the Philippines and lead them through it by the hand, by the ring in the nose, lead them through every step. Okay, check this box, do that. There are visa agencies that will do that, but they charge huge amounts of money, and nobody here's got that kind of money. So it requires a kindly soul with the knowledge of immigration. And God, they could make life so much better for so many Filipinos, but I don't have the time for it. I'm busy trying to take care of myself. And it's just a bad situation all the way around. It's just a bad situation all the way around. And I don't have a solution for it. The solution for it probably is for the Philippine government to step up and stand up and start taking care of their people. But that ain't going to happen in my lifetime or yours. And the Filipino people know it. And so they're sad all the time. They see no hope. They see no hope. And with the internet, they're beginning to see how most people around the world are living, and they can't believe that people are living like that. They can't believe that that's normal. Oh, God. Anyway. Nice day. It's coolish, light breeze. Not even a breeze now. Yeah, super typhoon Pepito. Right. Okay. Well, it's getting dark. I'm going to go try one last time to find my favorite cat, give her the last little bit of my food, and then it's on home to complete more documents. I probably have 30, 40, probably 40 documents that I've completed so far, whether online or in hard copy, just for this little short trip. And I've got a handful more to do. And the problem is that it didn't used to be like this. You used to be able to go to the damn airport, get a ticket, get on the airplane, go. Now, what happened was COVID came along and all the governments went berserko to exert absolute control on their minions. And the people were like, well, okay, it's going to save our life. Okay, you know best, Big Papa, you know what to do, so we're just going to follow you. So they did. And they did every single thing the government said, and they jumped through every single hoop. 99.8% of it was bullshit. It was a waste of time for the government and for the people. I don't think it saved any lives. I think it actually cost lives. But what happened was COVID went away, much to the consternation of the governments. And the governments loved all that power they had amassed and being able to push those people around, push those sheep, prod them. And the government didn't want to give that up when COVID went away. So they didn't give it up. They just kept it. All the stupid shit that they put in place during COVID, they just kept it. They don't call it COVID anymore. They just say, well, we have to control the flows of populations. Okay, that's fine. I understand that. Do it. You can do it with one form that gets transmitted to all relevant agencies, one freaking form. You don't have to make your people fill out 40 forms just to take a 3 or 4 country trip. It's insane. It's clinical insanity. And I predict that there's going to come a time when people, international travelers anyway, just start dropping off the books saying, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. The airport wants 5 forms, and the government wants 5 forms, and customs wants 5 forms, and this agency wants 5 forms, and it just goes on and on and on. And travel eventually, I think, will go down, I think. Although, I don't know, there's an awful lot of sheeple in the world. And the problem is that the younger generation doesn't know about the days when you just went and bought a ticket, got on an airplane. They never experienced that. Oh, God. All right. Off to look for my cat. This was just a walk and talk. I thought there was going to be some purpose to it, but it's just a walk and talk. It's just a bitch session. I'm just so desperate to get out of here for at least a while, at least a month or two. I don't like communist countries. Every move you make, every breath you take, I'll be watching you. That should be the national motto of the Philippine government. God, it's just disgusting. And they're sneaky. They have implemented that in 10,000 little ways that they think are invisible. Well, they are to a lot of clueless people. But if you really start digging into what you're being made to sign again and again and again and again, you start to realize that it's just bullshit. It's just a way to inflate the government, hire more government people, establish more government offices, when it all could be one document. Okay, that's my rant for today. Feeling cranky. Thank you very much, and good evening and good night.